Welcome to Kruk and Kuip Extra Innings, as today in old-fashioned Giants, in late innings fashion, the Giants, somehow, the Giants managed to win a game they should have not won today. Somehow they won this game despite walking 10 hitters. And that just it doesn't happen every day. It rarely happens when you walk 10 hitters that you will win a baseball game. That just does not happen every day. You just got to give credit to the Giants' defense on limiting the damage to these mistakes the Giants' pitching made today. And also, we might have another hurt third baseman. Ryder Jones got hit in the hand today. It did not look good. And hopefully he'll be back tomorrow, or else the Giants are really going to find themselves in a situation where they may have to sign a third baseman off the street or activate Eduardo Nunez maybe sooner than they want to. And we do have some suspensions to announce today. The first one is Astros pitcher David Paulino was suspended for 80 games for testing positive for a PED called boldenone. And that really hurts the Astros rotation with how bad it is already with injuries. A PED suspension is the last thing they need right now. Giants prospect Yohan Gregorio has been suspended for the rest of the season for testing positive for PEDs. And that one kind of hurts. Gregorio likely might have had a call-up this week. But now, instead of Slania was sent down today for Chris Stratton instead because of Gregorio's suspension. On top of that, we don't know. And there are a lot of people got popped today for PEDs. Joseph Colon was also suspended, Indians prospect, for Stanzalol. And these were both players that were on the 40-man roster. But yeah, it hurts. Now they have to maybe look at some point now you're going to see Ty Beatty becomes your injury replacement call-up in case something happens due to this suspension. And also there was another suspension to announce today, and that is Dave Roberts was suspended for tonight's game for shoving Andy Green last night in that confrontation and that brouhaha between the Padres and the LA Dodgers. See how that works out. I don't know who's going to serve as we'll see who's serving as the interim manager tonight. You know who's going to serve as maybe whoever's the Dodgers bench coach will be your interim manager tonight. I think it's going to be Ron Ronicky or whoever's the interim manager tonight. Okay, Bob Jaron tonight will be your interim manager for the Dodgers, while Dave Roberts is on suspension tonight. But yeah, this now back to the crazy game today. This was also Sam Dyson's first save as a Giant, so congratulations to Dyson for getting his first save as a Giant. Matt Moore did not do too bad. This was maybe a confidence booster for him. 5 strikeouts, 1 earned run, 5 2/3 innings pitched. That's the good. The bad is the 6 walks. And then Strickland came in the 9th inning and walked the bases loaded, but managed to get out of the jam. So that was the good part, or else I would have questioned Bochy for keeping in Strickland that long. So 9 of these 10 walks were by 2 pitchers. And both of these pitchers are just not on their game today. And the bats were not good today for the Giants either, but they found a way to win. Only 5 hits in the game. Span found a way to get a hit today, so did Panic. The only one who really was did any damage offensively was Gregory Polanco went 3 for 4. But Chad Kuhl, he was just as good as Moore today, allowing just 1 earned run in 6 innings pitched. And what a way to lose the game for Daniel Hudson that was on an unearned run. Now time for that time of year now. It's time for buyers or sellers. And today's buyers or sellers team is the Arizona Diamondbacks. I think the Diamondbacks need to buy at the deadline. I have them as buyers. Right now they are in 2nd place in the NL West with 50 wins already. So it's time to buy. I think they could make a good blockbuster trade with Chicago, the Chicago White Sox, that is. Maybe try to get Jose Quintana and possibly David Robertson. At least Robertson would be a good upgrade for them at closer, since they're having issues closing games with Fernando Rodney closing as of right now. I think a good upgrade would be David Robertson. If they can go blockbuster, maybe trade a bunch of prospects to Arizona, to Chicago, they could possibly get both Quintana and Robertson. And that would be a really good bolster to their rotation and stuff. And they're going to need starting pitching, maybe even a catcher, if they want to stay in the race. And they're in a good position right now, where they're right now in the first wild card, and they're cemented in that spot as of right now. So kudos for the Diamondbacks. It'd be good for Goldschmidt to be his first postseason. We'll see how it works out, though. Tomorrow's buyers or sellers will be the Atlanta Braves. Let's go around the league with other scores. The Red Sox beat the Blue Jays 7-1. Your winning pitcher was Chris Sale. Your losing pitcher was Francisco Liriano. Hanley Ramirez went 3 for 5 in this game. And Sale pitched well. Nothing earned, zeros, and 11 strikeouts in 7 innings pitched. Liriano, 5 earned runs in 6 innings pitched. Not so great. The Tigers beat the Indians 7-4. Your winning pitcher was Shane Green. Your losing pitcher was Brian Shaw. Nicholas Castellanos went 3 for 4 in this game. Anibal Sanchez actually had a good spot start today, allowing only 3 earned runs. Not a good day for Josh Tomlin, allowing 4 earned runs in 4 2/3 innings pitched and did not get out of the 5th inning. But Brian Shaw was even worse, allowing 3 earned runs in 2/3 innings pitched today for the Indians. The Rangers beat the White Sox 10-4. Your winning pitcher was Cole Hamels. Your losing pitcher was Derek Holland. And Hamels only allowed 2 earned runs in 6 2/3 innings today. He's looking like the old Cole Hamels. Holland took another step back today, allowing 5 earned runs in 5 1/3 innings pitched. Michael Enoa allowed 3 more earned runs in 1 inning pitched. The Braves beat the A's 4-3. Your winning pitcher was Sam Freeman, and former Giant Santiago Casilla did what Casilla does best: blow saves by allowing 1 unearned run. And Paul Blackburn made his major league debut for the A's, allowing 1 unearned run in 6 innings pitched. Not a good day for Aroldis Vizcaino, allowing 2 earned runs in 1/3 innings pitched. And the Brewers beat the Marlins 8-4. Your winning pitcher was Zach Davies. Your losing pitcher was Tom Kohler. And Domingo Santana went 2 for 3. Orlando Arcia went 3 for 4. And Kohler allowed 7 runs, 3 earned, and 1 2/3 innings pitched. The Reds beat the Cubs 5-3. Your winning pitcher was Jackson Stevens, your losing pitcher was Eddie Butler. And Butler got lit up for 4 earned runs in 3 2/3 innings. And Stevens was not too bad with 3 earned runs in 5 innings. And the Royals beat the Twins 11-6. Your winning pitcher was Mike Minor. Your losing pitcher was Tyler Duffy. And now the Twins and Royals are tied at third and for second place. And now the Twins are on the outside looking in as in terms of the wild card race as correction's starting to hit the Twins a bit. Not a good day for Luke Farrell, allowing 5 earned runs in 2 2/3 innings pitched. But the bullpen bailed him out of a bad situation. Brandon Moss went 3 for 4 in this game. Ramon Torres went 3 for 4. And the Mets beat the Phillies 7-6. Your winning pitcher was Fernando Salas. Your losing pitcher was Pat Neshek. And Jose Reyes had a good game, going 2 for 3 in this game, and now is over the Mendoza line at 207. And Neshek allowed 3 earned runs in 2/3 innings pitched to inflate his ERA to 1.39. Salas was wildly effective, allowing 3 earned runs in 2 innings pitched. Zach Wheeler only survived 3 2/3 innings, allowing 2 runs, none earned. And games in progress right now. The Indians are beating the Tigers 4-1 in the second part of a doubleheader. The Yankees are leading the Astros 5-3, bottom of the 6th inning. The Cardinals are leading the Nationals 1-0, top of the 8th inning. And the Royals are leading the Twins 2-0 in the second part of a doubleheader in the bottom of the 3rd inning. And down on the farm tonight, later tonight will be the Battle of 99. Ty Beatty will be your starter for the River Cats in the second game of the Battle of the 99 between the Fresno Grizzlies and the Sacramento River Cats. And right now, the Fresno Grizzlies are red hot with a 5-game winning streak going on. And if the season were to end today, standings-wise, right now, Boston holds a 1.5-game lead over the Yankees. And the Yankees hold a good lead on the first wild card as of right now. The Indians hold a 2-game lead over the Twins and Royals at 42-37. And the Astros hold a 13.5-game lead over the Angels at this point. But I think but now Kansas City could put themselves in the situation to get into that second wild card slot if they win. Oh, wait a minute. Tampa Bay right now, if the season were into the Tampa Bay Rays would be your second wild card at this point. The Nationals hold an 8-game lead over the Braves in the NL East. NL Central, the Brewers hold a 3-game lead at 44-39 over the Chicago Cubs. And the Dodgers hold a comfortable 3.5-game lead over the D-backs, and Rockies are 6 back. But those two hold the 2 wild cards in the NL as of right now. Thank everybody for tuning in today. You can follow me at rodlyman at twitter.com. Together we're giant. I'll be back tomorrow. And tomorrow's starters are Jeff Samardzija against Trevor Williams. Thanks for tuning in. Together we're giant. See you tomorrow.